Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of the United States. And get back to it. We're out of energy, we're out of money. We've got some puppets in the Middle East. We allowed Israel, due to user error, to acquire all of Iran, which is an interesting development. I think we're actually finishing up Iraq. I remember what I was doing. Yeah, so we should be able to get these last few guys from Iraq's Most Wanted. I don't know what happens. Like, I've never actually finished all the cards. I usually cancel the whole thing. So maybe something actually happens with Iraq to freeze it up. But I just need to get this out of the way so I can get a little more political power, I think. From rust to refined, I'm losing one political power. Economic crisis, OEF mission in Afghanistan. What is rust and refined? Oh, me actually just getting this. Okay, doing one of the focus tree things. Got it. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, and we're using these to boost our popularity of the Democratic Party, so we can have that election go down in 2008, which is 1 year away, almost exactly. Oh, uh, how dare they do that? How dare Russia? We're actually not ready for any sort of fight with Russia right now, which is not good timing. And it looks like they're already making moves in Ukraine. Um, Now it's much earlier than I would like to have happen. Yeah, we could justify a war goal and just knock this out early. Okay. Um, yeah, we're gonna start some preparation. Let's see, naval bases. We're gonna want naval bases, airfield. We need radar towers, and we already had that. And then strategic fuel, missile launch sites. We're not going to do a state defense. We're actually going to do a naval yard. And we can do coastal forts and all this. The naval yard will give us a supply there. I don't know if we can actually build railroads on islands. Never tried. It only has one. Doesn't look like it. Completely miss out. Okay. Not real worried about it right now because our problem is going to be getting Mexico puppeted first and integrated into the United States. I want my tacos. Actually, I don't. Tamales. Do enchiladas and things. Like, we have good enough tacos. But, nah, we need the agave. It's got to be the tequila. That's why we're integrating Mexico right now. Great food. Great food. And I guess we do still have an immigration problem. So, might as well track that back to the source. Um, Money. Oh yeah, we do. I did get that other research slot, huh? Get that unlocked. That's gonna be huge. Looks like we're about to get 4G. Um, we do have some. I could start working on some divisions. Ooh. Yeah, I might modernize our divisions. That way I don't have to go into this with like crazy high um troop quantities. I can just hit that with lower amounts of units. Oh, what do we have a new operative? Oh yeah, I think I had one killed. Ooh, I don't remember where that happened. All right. Well, in any case, we have one available. I'm going to get this in the Taliban region. What is this? Why are there different Taliban factions? Islamic Emirate, and then this is the Taliban itself. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grant them the bailout. Then what is this is so confusing. So there's two different groups right here? Nationalists. Yeah, it looks like there's two different groups. I'm gonna go ahead and guarantee Afghanistan. I don't think that's lowering my political power, right? Or at least not by like an extreme amount. Invite to faction. Can I send join their war and send expeditionary forces dead? They must be at war, but they're not considered at war even though they're getting attacked by the Taliban. How does this work? That's so frustrating. Um, this is very highly frustrating, and if I can't influence it. My small brain is very much struggling with this. So I can use cruise missiles. I have some fighter wings in the region. They're gonna give like 40% bonuses. The Bengals. Yeah, 65%. We're gonna go ahead and auto launch and see what happens. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but we'll try it. Naru? Where is this? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. 15 trillion in debt is not great. I might need to be worried about this. Yeah, because once I integrate Mexico, if they have a lot of debt, this could be very bad. But it is what it is. What are we looking at? Eh, 50, right? The political power. Yeah, I better not do that. The whole Afghanistan thing's still going on. I would normally do that for sure. Right. Oh, we have a genius. Yeah, so geniuses just give you more gain. Um Naval experience is harder to gain because less countries actually have a functional navy and it's easier to destroy all their units. I do like to get naval guys, but um, we're having too many political power problems. Oh, bad loans, housing crisis, everyone's selling. More productivity. We go back into recession and we remove office sectors. And our interest rate. Oh, this is going to be horrible. Oh, yeah, that's horrible. God, 2007 was a terrible year. And 2008 and 9. Yeah, not even wanting high school kids to work at like Walmart was a weird situation. I could not get a job. But it makes sense when you have a 30-year-old who's trying to work at Walmart versus a like 17-year-old. Ah, that whole 5 years of experience with no prior work required is a real thing. Really kind of makes you feel worthless from the get go. And then, like, what gas was, I want to say it was like 3.50 here, $4 a gallon at times or something. It was crazy. Like, couldn't even go do anything, just walk places. Remember, I got food poisoning going to, like, from Jack in the Box. I walked to Jack in the Box, bought a 99-cent jumbo jack, got a drink, and got food poisoning on the way back home walking. Like, it hit me. That was not fun. Oh, God. Good times. Look at that. I thought this, hadn't that ended earlier? Why is that still going? Oh, my God. All right, we got raids done. Looks like our raid here finished. 0 aircraft loss. Why did we lose political power? Well, I guess I'm not doing those from now on. Hmm. No one liked that airstrike. They didn't like it. I didn't like it because of the political power. It was just a horrible situation for everyone involved. We, the United States, regret our actions a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Ah, look at us losing factories like crazy because of the whole freaking financial crisis. Just what we needed. All right. Come on. How much do I have invested? I don't really have that much invested. Only 3 trillion. Not gonna be good, even if the Democrats take over. Hmm. We called the United States of problems right now. A bunch of problems. All right, I'm gonna pick it up a little bit, go a little faster. All right, got Lakeside Hub done. That'll be naval yards. That's office sectors. We do really need that. Go ahead and get the southeast kind of built up. Yeah, and then with this is gonna be really tight. Like usually I would have got rid of all these other side shows going on, and I wouldn't be having these issues with political power because I would have all this boosted and I would have been building offices. So I wouldn't even have any money problems. My debt issue is going to get outrageous. I can already tell. I'm gonna have to stop building central intelligence things. Oh god. I may just have to take over Canada because their debt issue is non-existent. I really, really do not like this Afghan debuff. Usually withdraw troops too. Don't even mess with that. Oh, killing me. Actually killing me slowly. Alright, we can research this. Going to actually go ahead and skip this. I don't think there's any reason. Like, it doesn't give any buffs. Just would research it faster, so we're gonna get that going with artillery. Tuvalu or Tuvalu. Tuvalu. I don't know where these places are. Like all these nations want trade agreements I've never heard of. And then Russia doing whatever Russia's doing already. Like, what's going on in Ukraine? Are we looking? Can justify a war goal over here. This can I declare? I cannot. I have to directly declare on Russia. Okay. Definitely want active protection systems. Oh, we lost Because of the economy, we went under 50,000. That's crazy. The financial crisis really hit me harder than I was hoping. That's really bad. What do we got? Where are the card things? I'm the wrong way. Went the wrong way, huh? Alright, we're gonna go ahead, execute, found him. Got the Gulfport Act. And then we're definitely wanting this. This will replace some of our missing office sectors. No! Where was that? Kuwait. Oh, no, 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 no. We're totally moving somebody. Probably this lady. Going into Kuwait. And then be a rescue operation. Or is she dead? I thought she was just captured. Where's the rescue? That police civil war is over. Looks like she's okay. Commencement ready. Get her in there into Kuwait and get a rescue on that agent. I really don't have to run these missions anymore. Go ahead and abort. We're gonna abort all those missions there. Then we're gonna take all these unassigned special forces units, which is actually a lot. And just throw them into SOCOM. That was more than I was expecting. I guess we still got the slot, but we'll lose that, I bet, if... But that, where's the... I don't know. I don't see it. We do not need this because our workforce already has issues. We're approaching 2010. 500 days, 400. These are productivity bonuses, population and productivity. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on these. These are all 0.2. We have growth issues right now. So we're gonna get a head start. Because of the financial crisis, we're just gonna jump on that. I'm kind of having to shift my gameplay to handle all these situations that have arose in ways I wouldn't normally want to. Yep. Guantanamo and Homeland Security, normally things you could skip, that I took just for the historical accuracy. And I might do this. Russia's already making moves on Ukraine. Oh, great. Renewable energy, not what we need. We don't even have battery plants. That's just going to keep growing. Ooh, okay. Minerals, naval yards, military industry isn't terrible. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get Kansas City and then the Rio Grande shipyard. Now we got another agent captured. 2005. Keep researching. Um, that's annoying. I don't like that it's going to our secondary labs. That's just frustrating. Agent, we gotta rescue him. I don't know where he was. Belarus. All right, well, in Belarus, let's get another one up there in Belarus. Who's available? He's on a mission, probably. She's doing work we need, and then so is she, though. All right, we'll just have this guy rescue the dude. This whole Afghanistan thing is actually killing me. Oh, can I get a border here from Pakistan? Can y'all go to war with India or something? Please? Really frustrating. Um, yeah, what are we looking at here? Down pretty far, but it's still not enough. We're about to pass the Republican Party. Yes. Our Wall Street opinion being this low is horrible. But I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up. That's actually lowering our income too. I was hoping to get political power enough that I could start taking the axe. But that didn't play out how I was thinking in my head. Due to reasons. Because I should have already started taking these. Oh. Kinda we're out of time anyway. Alright. Well, got 1 month. I'll go ahead and end this one here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next one.